So James is saying, as a follower of Christ, you are going to experience temptation. He does not say there will be no temptations or trials in your life. But he's saying that you will be blessed because walking through those, there's an approving that happens. And let me back up. I've actually looked this up this morning. I didn't share this at the 9 a.m. service. But I was thinking about that word, approved. Let me read it again. Let no one say that when he is tempted, I am tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he say himself tempt anyone. Oh, let me back up one more. For when he has been approved, he will receive the crown of life. That word approved really stood out to me this morning, and I thought, okay, Lord, what does that word mean? And I looked it up, and it means accepted, like we would think. But I thought it was interesting because that word is dokimos. And that word was actually used for money in ancient times. So let me just read this. It says, in the ancient world, this word approved was used. There was no banking system as we know it today, and there was no paper money. All the money was made from metal, heated until liquid, poured into molds, and allowed to cool. When the coins were cooled, it was necessary to smooth off the uneven edges. The coins were comparatively soft, and of course, many people shaved them closely. In 1 century, more than 80 laws were passed in Athens to stop the practice of whittling down the coins then in circulation. Because what would happen is those coins were soft enough, and if people decided, okay, if I skimmed a little bit more off the edge, I could actually make more money, okay? But some money changers were men of integrity who would not accept counterfeit money, meaning they would not accept the coins that were whittled down too much. They were men of honor who put only genuine, full-weight money into circulation. Such men were called dokimos. So the men who would not allow for counterfeit money, they were called this word dokimos, which is this same word of approved. And I was thinking about this morning, that, Lord, you've promised us a crown of life, and the text is saying that we are going to experience temptation and trials, but it's when we walk through those temptations and trials, allowing you to transform us, that there's an approving that happens. This dokimos happens. And I thought about how the enemy robs from people. That many of us, we walk around as counterfeits of who God's truly created us to be. Think about that. Every person born on this planet, God created in his image to have relationship with him. He has plans, purpose, and destiny over their lives to walk out their relationship with the Lord. And as they walk that out, they're transformed. And I thought it was interesting that James uses this word approved. This is the process we go through when we walk through temptations and trials with the Lord. We are approved. Meaning we go from being the counterfeit version of us to the true version of us. Does that make sense? I think that's interesting in the language and the wording that James uses.